Alright, welcome guys back to another video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're going to be looking at how to make the most optimal split. Now, obviously, I'm low-key doing this just for the content. Everyone's volume, sets, everything should be different according to what's best for you. But that doesn't get the views, does it? If I wanna get views, if I'm trying to make it clickbaity, I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, this is the most that you guys can do. Or here's numbers. You know? So we'll get into the video in a second, but uh we got our meal prep, rigatoni with some tomato sauce and just canned tuna and zero sugar Sprite, my favorite. So yeah, alright, let's get into the video. Okay, let's get the first thing out the way. This is what my programming was, I'd say about 2-3 weeks ago. I was doing this. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks like what my routine was before. Now, before we get into anything, let's lay down some basic ground rules. So each major muscle group should have 6 to 10 sets per week. Now, either 2 to 3 sets per session, depending on frequency and stuff like that. But this is just the baseline, okay? This should work for mostly everyone if you just keep your sets between 6 to 10. One thing I forgot to mention was this. So we got maximum lowercase MRV, which is just minimum recoverable volume, MRV maximum volume, that you can recover from, and BRV is your best recoverable volume. So let's look at this in terms of calendar, okay? All right, okay. So let me see if I can write on this. Okay. So this is what, let's say, you're programming your split. You want to look at it on either a weekly basis, monthly basis. It doesn't matter. Just you need something to keep track of how you want your workouts to go, right? So let's look at it like this. So I hit legs today, right? We're not gonna count legs. So then my next upper session should be Sunday, right? Now, most people, they'll take 1 to 2 rest days. I'm trying to keep my frequency really high, so I like to take 1 rest day. If you're taking 2 rest days, by all means, do what you want. But everyone knows frequency matters more than volume. Both still matter a good amount, but prioritize frequency over your volume. So, 1 rest day, right? Monday's my rest day. Tuesday I hit, Wednesday rest, Thursday hit, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. So let's just say this is what my split looks like for 3 weeks, right? Now, depending on my volume, I hit everything Sunday. If I'm on minimum recover, I should be recovered by Tuesday, right? But then it's the minimum. This is the bare minimum. This is for people who just don't want to be in the gym. That's not us. We actually like the gym, right? We're trying to be in there. We're trying to enjoy our workouts, right? Obviously, you're going to see more progress. You're going to see more growth. Depending on, you can throw in another couple sets here and there. This is just minimum, literally just doing as to see the tiniest bit of growth, okay? We're trying to just optimize everything. So, you're covered by Monday. You're good to go for Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Everything's good, right? Maximum recoverable volume. Sure. Let's say you can do 2 sets everything. And you recover properly Tuesday, right? Mess up your workout Sunday, here and there. Something goes bad. Let's say your nutrition's, off. Your sleep's off. Now, ooh, you can't recover anymore. You need an extra day to rest. because you're already at your max recoverable, and that's if everything's dialed in. Switch it up a little bit, and then collapses. Now you have too much stress on your body. Now you need to recover longer. So Sunday we rest. Then Wednesday we hit. Now the thing with this max recoverable approach, you'll be recovered the first couple of days, but CNS fatigue is gonna build up eventually. So let's say these 2 rest days reset you. You're good to go Wednesday. Boom. You can go Friday again. Saturday you're good. 1 rest. Sunday go again. Good. And then again, your CNS needs to reset. Everything's just up. You need to take another 2 rest days. Boom. Now, again, you fucked it up. Now you need to take another 2 rest days. Like, there's always a chance of fucking it up. Let's say the whole next week, you're dialed in. You don't fuck up once, okay? We'll keep it like that. Now, look. If I was to work at my best recoverable volume, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 4 plus 4 plus 3? That's 11. So we have 11 training days, okay? Now we're looking at our most recoverable volume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 training days. And this is like, you needed 3 resets. When I was doing my most recoverable volume, I low-key needed a reset every single week. Like, I needed an extra rest day literally every week. That's not going to be the best thing to do. We're still trying to keep our frequency up. Let's say we go up by 2.5 pounds on our bench every session. So every 2 sessions, let's add 5 pounds. Starting number, let's say 145 bench, right? The one who's doing best recoverable volume, let's count it up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll undercut it. We'll say they'll hit the PR. 25. Realistically, they should be benching 165 to 170 if they're increasing 5 pounds every other workout, right? Not like the worst thing. Let's look at the most recoverable volume. So 150, 155, 160. Oh wait, I can't count. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how to do math. I'll be right. Okay, we're back. My bad. I can't do math. I'm too tired. I didn't sleep last night. But okay, now let's look at this. Best recoverable volume, there's a chance we can even hit 170. The best we can do with our most recoverable volume is 165. Now they look the same, but think about it like this. What puts less strain on your body? Right? What helps, like, what can you recover from the most? How many days can you be in the gym on this split? Like, obviously, we can get the same numbers as someone putting in more work than us for basically the same thing. We just gotta, instead of doing more in the gym, we just go to the gym more. Like, it's a good trade-off. So now let's get into like actual split talk, okay? All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's just delete this. And first, let's now this isn't bad. This is for just, general people. I have 1 times 0, 2 times 0 set, blah blah blah, whatever. That's only because, well, I was only doing 1 times, but okay. This isn't a bad split by any means, but this is gonna look a bit crazy, but I'll show you guys the new workout routine and everything, and just explain why I'm doing everything. So, first thing up, we got 3 sets of bench. Now you might be thinking, hold on, I thought you were just talking about, keep the volume low just so you can do a high frequency. Why is bench so high? Bench is the only thing that I'll do for more than 2 sets. That's because I keep a lot of stuff, like a lot of reps in reserve. It's just so I can build up my bench really quickly. It's just a powerlifter thing. But that's the only thing I'm doing that's powerlifting. Next, we have 1 set lat raise. Now, this is on a lat raise machine. You know, simple. Just get your side delts. Boom, check. Let's we'll go from top to bottom in terms of muscles. So, we got shoulders. We got the side delt. Check. Front. We need a shoulder press. Now, remember, as I like to say, always keep your shoulder presses in the top half because we don't want any side delt involvement. None of that stuff, okay? Next, what's after that? Rear. We got a reverse. 1 set reverse. Pec deck. So, boom. We got the shoulders covered. Now, what's next? What's a part of shoulders? We got the chest, okay? What do we have for the main chest? We have our bench. This is just, I like to do it. Do a 1 fly variation. And then for my upper chest, I'm not doing anything currently, but if you wanted to program in, just include like a close grip incline press or something, right? Now, onto the triceps, right? We got 1 tricep extension. So I like to just extend, keep your upper arm stable, boom, boom, boom. I like to do bilateral. I know a lot of science-based lifters like to do it unilaterally. For me, I just prefer bilateral. I don't really like unilateral that much, but it's whatever you prefer. Now here, you can just, anything where your upper arm is moving, what I like to do is a nice 1 set JM press, keep it clean, okay? Now that we have that, next we'll look at is biceps, okay? Now, what do you do for biceps? Oh my goodness. Literally just 1 preacher. 1 to 2 sets, depending on how I feel. Depending on like, did my biceps get enough stimulus today? That's the only thing that I'll do for 2 sets. My preacher curl, that's it. Now we have 1 set reverse curl for the brachioradialis. I always forget if it's the brachioradialis or the brachialis. What other muscles here? Okay. 1 reverse curl, simple. Now, what are we moving? Oh yeah, back. So I like to do 1 pull down, 1 close grip row, and then 1 calso. So pull down, frontal plane, lower lats and whatnot. Close grip low, more of your upper lats, just your back as a whole, right? In the sagittal plane or whatever. And then calsos for your upper back / your like traps and stuff. Keep it heavy, keep it nice, keep it simple. The only reason I don't do an upper back row is because I already have my rear delt isolation and whatnot. Now, this is completely up to you. I like doing 1 set of abs, but again, here you can keep it to 2x abs. And yeah, that should be a much better split. Now, you might be wondering, oh, what's that? That shit don't feel good. That shit don't feel good. Listen, we're not training to feel good. We're training to look good. And remember, 3 times frequency with just 1 set is always going to outdo 2 times frequency with 2 sets. Now, again, just adjust this how you will. One thing you guys should keep a lookout for is which of your muscle groups are recovering. Remember, these, always try to keep your volume as low as possible with these, because these are the most fatigue prone. They take the longest to recover. Lats and delts, somewhat. Traps, basically nothing. You can just fucking bang out 2 sets of calsos if you want. I don't really like to, because I don't really care, but again, it's up to you. Do what you see fit. And yeah, that's it for today's video.